Welcome back to Filling the Void. Pick it up where we left off. We have made a lot of progress in the missions. We haven't done a video in a day or two, but we have still been playing and grinding and progressing just the same. So we are in the last wave of Arbiter missions, which is going to be pretty big for us. We still have a lot to do. This is going to be a tough wave for us. But an affinity bonus to level 7 is the next one, so I need to focus on 1. All right. It's going to be a long road, but we are in the last wave of Arbiter mission, so we're on our way. We're currently on get another champ to 6-star, and then we have to start making some progress in clan boss. So we've been trying to grind up a little bit of food and thinking about who the next 6-star might be. And I am not particularly sure. It should maybe him. Maybe him. Lightsworn is kind of fallen a little bit in priority at the moment. I love Lightsworn, but I'm just thinking I should go with the ones that are like his masteries are done. So if I can get another tier 6 mastery in the mix, I feel like I should. So it's probably going to be him. And then from there, I don't know. Again, the 6 stars come a little bit slow these days. For now, we are up to 5 void shards. I'm not even entirely sure how that happened. I thought we had 3, but I guess I've snagged one here and there. I'm not upset about it at all. I'll take it. I'll take it all day, dude. I know I just got one from login not long ago. Yeah. And then we got another one coming here. So we're at 5. Where did I get the other ones? Maybe reward chest or something. Maybe I got one from clan boss and didn't catch it. That's interesting. I think there's one in the clan shop right now. Oh, we can't get to it yet. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I can't even get your Carl frags yet, dude. That's kind of crazy. Rank 2 chicken, rank 3 chicken, accessories. I could snag some accessories. It's going to be a while till we get here anyway. I could snag some accessories. They could be pretty big for us. The chickens and stuff I don't feel like are a huge deal. I'm going to buy a bunch of accessories. Because these could be real big for us. We did farm a little bit of spider recently as well for the mission. So we also snagged some accessories that way. But let's see if we got anything usable for any of our champs. It appears that we did not, which is a shame. Ooh, that's real good. That's real good for her. I'll take that. Tree shield. And listen, man, really, we really didn't get a single usable. Well, who'd we get them for then? I bought 10 of them. Knights Rev, Barbarians. Undead. Oh, is it separating them? Since when did it do that? That's pretty handy. That's pretty cool. All right, well, I mean, eventually they'll be usable. Eventually we'll get some more champs. We're sitting on five voice shards. That's pretty exciting. When the next summon event rolls around that we want to participate in, there's a decent chance we get something new and usable. So that's pretty exciting. Our top priority at the moment is, of course, working through these missions. So we need to be making a bunch of food anyway. How are we doing on food? I've kind of been doing a hybrid of leveling up usable champs and food. So let's unlock all these epics. Don't make me click stuff multiple times, you know what I'm saying? Just so we get a better look at our food when we go into the tavern. And again, maybe I should be keeping these for faction guardians, but my priority right now is food. So, your food. I guess I could. Is there anything in the champ training event that I care to have? I don't know. Not really. I mean, I'm not gonna get up here anyway. I'd get like this. I'll probably end up somewhere around here. None of that matters to me. So, how about in here? Anything in here interesting? Also, not really. Put a void shard in an event sometimes. Damn it. And then artifact enhancement and dungeon divers. I also don't think there's really much that I care about in here. Like, I'll get what I get by playing the game, but I'm not going to focus it specifically. So I'm not even going to bother dumping potions. I'm just going to keep letting my potions pile up for when I do actually want to use them. I'm not just going to use them just cuz here, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, cuz? So there's 2 5-star chickens made. Oh, I did get my monthly recently. So that's where number 4 came from, I guess. I don't know where, maybe I just had one more than I thought I had then. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. We can do this. Why not? Is a crypt open that we can do today? What do we got? Dark elves and Ogren. Stone skin. And no, not really. All right, I don't even know if I'll bother. I mean, I guess I could use the keys for the mission, but like whatever. We'll get there when we get there, you know what I'm saying? Who's in the progressive right now? Not that we're going to summon, I'm just curious. Only legendaries. I mean, that'd be crazy, wouldn't it? That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? All right. Well, then, clan boss. We still haven't gotten through Nether Spider. I guess it's clan boss and food making. You know what I mean? That's kind of what the journey we're on right now. Now I can finish these 3, and then get a couple of them rolling already. I don't reckon it'll be too much longer before we're able to make a 6-star. I don't reckon we're too far off. It's funny that, like, I should set that up at some point. I'm not gonna do it right now, but at some point I should set that up. It's funny that it feels like we're so close and also so far from Arbiter. Being in the last wave of missions, but like it's a lot. There's a lot to do in there. I can't remember. Do you have to finish the faction crypts to get? No. That's Lydia. Or do you? Do you have to finish them? Lydia's 3-star them all, not just finish them. I can't remember if the missions to finish faction crypts. It can't be. Because I don't even think I finished them all on my free-to-play, so no. What is it? Is it stage 14 maybe? Is the last faction crypt mission? But I don't even feel like I've cleared all of the stage 14s on my other account, and I have Arbiter. Maybe she's not that hard to get. Maybe it's not that bad. I think our big wall, like I think our most insurmountable wall to get to Arbiter is gonna be Faction Wars, because we're just so limited in options. It's gonna be such a long time before we have the depth to hit a certain milestone in every crypt. So I think there's some other stuff that's gonna be tough. The arena missions and stuff are gonna be a little bit difficult till we get some better champs, but Faction Wars, just from sheer numbers, is gonna keep us away from Arbiter, depending on the missions. I guess I want to check the missions and figure out what exactly Although maybe those missions don't even start until after Arbiter, because Arbiter missions were a thing before Faction Wars was even in the game. So maybe those don't even start until after her, when you're trying to get Romantu. Let's go look, because now I'm curious. I feel like it can't be that hard, because I've got her on the other account, and I don't... There's some faction crypts I've made almost no progress in. Like, I think Lizardman on the other one, we're like real low. I don't even know if we've made it through the first boss yet. So let's look at this real quick. And I mean, they of course could have added Faction Wars missions in. It's just a bunch of potion keep shit. Gear, masteries, arena, clan boss, Great Hall. It looks like I need to be honing in on one thing in my Great Hall now and just trying to get it to 10. Again, more dungeons and potion keep shit. Any bonus. That's annoying. These are going to be annoying to have to do. And the way these are staggered is just such a pain in the ass, dude. God. Arena, affinity bonus. Clan boss, dungeons. Okay, so no faction war stuff. So we can get Arbiter then. We just have to progress fairly normally. So again, some of these are staggered in a way that's going to be aggravating. We have to 6-star 3 champs that we don't want to sit, like, that we can't use. That kind of sucks. But like, it's really not that undoable for us. I don't think it's going to be so bad. Level 20 dungeons could be tricky. Particularly Spider and Fire Knight. I think Dungeon and Ice or Dragon and Ice Golem are going to be fine. This will be annoying, but like doable. I think it's all doable. All right, I think that's pretty doable. It won't happen in a few weeks or anything, but like it's doable. We're not like hard walled out of anything. Like Faction Wars isn't going to keep us from it, so that's good to know. All right, let's get back to this. So yeah, I guess we just keep doing what we're doing. I got to get Turret 6-starred, and then all of my champs that have full masteries also will be 6-starred. So we'll have tier 6 masteries in the mix across the board. Yep. And then we still have to continue making food, potentially start a mastery grind on someone else. Maybe Lightsworn. Maybe Lightsworn. Maybe we just stick with building the epics that we know are going to be impactful, and then we'll eventually get to a point where we can afford to start experimenting with some of the rares that we want to try out for different things. Like, I want to see how Hollow, like if I can keep Hollow alive in Clan Boss, how his poisons can do. If we can get a Bless Him on him, sometimes it'll be a 5% poison. Maybe put him in a toxic set. Potentially have a decent Clan Boss poisoner. Like, our options are so limited. So I want to play around with some of that, but I feel like for the sake of our progression, I can't really afford to do much experimenting. I know Lightsworn's going to be good and usable. I know Broadmaw's going to be good and usable. And maybe by the time we make our not this coming 6-star, but the one after, we will have gotten a chance to summon these Void Shards on a summon event that makes sense for us, and maybe pull someone else new that we can get in the mix. That'll be helpful. So it's hard to make 2 plans that are too long term right now, because one Void Shard could completely change everything that we're doing. So short term, get Turrets 6-starred, continue to work on food, and perhaps start Lightsworn's Minotaur grind. I think that's our priorities right now. We are 2 keying hard every time now. There's no question. We're doing like 7 million a key. If we get a tier 6 mastery on Turrets, I guess we'll be doing 8 to 8.5 million perhaps. Still not going to be 1 keying it, but I'm wondering, I feel like I do about the same damage on Brutal So I'm wondering if we could get into a position where we could top chest Brutal if we just put all our keys in Brutal every day. And again, perhaps up the frequency with which we're seeing a Void Shard from Clan Boss. Because as far as I know, I've only seen one Void Shard from Clan Boss up to this point. Again, unless I claimed one and didn't catch it. I think I've only seen one. And Brutal, I feel like I hit Brutal a lot of the time on my main free-to-play. And I think I see Void Shards fairly frequently. Not all the time. Not like Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare for sure. But I feel like I see Void Shards decently. You know what I mean? So, if we could top chest Brutal, which now I want to go check the damage required for that. Because if we can hit like 7 to 8, we can hit like 7 to 8 million a key. Could we 4-key Brutal? Brutal, yeah, 21. I think we could potentially 3-key it. Let's drop a key into Brutal right now and just see. This is, again, without him being 6-starred and having his mastery. And Lightsworn's in the mix as well. I feel like I have to keep him in because he's got the good attack down and the good defense buff. But let's see what we're looking at here. I should go through and look at my accessories again. I know we looked at the new ones we pulled from the shop and didn't really get anything good. But like maybe there were some upgrades I overlooked potentially. I was looking to fill the open slots. I wasn't necessarily looking at upgrading what was already there. So we're doing, I mean, assuming it keeps ramping up like this, we're doing, I don't know. I assume we'll make it to around turn 20. I feel like it'll go about like it goes on hard. We'll make it to about turn 20. And if that's the case, it would make sense that we're doing, you know, roughly the same damage. Gotta get more accuracy on her. Like, it's already not guaranteed to proc anyway. If it procs, I really need her to land it. The defense down, that is. Like, that would be pretty cool. If we could pull a reliable defense down, that would be huge for us. A reliable defense down, an HP burner, any good poisoner. Like, there's a few things we could pull here that would really benefit us. Like, Bulwark would be really cool to have on the account. He would be really cool for us to have. All right, we're a little behind pace. I would want to hit like 6. I would, if we could hit like 6 a key, we can 4-key it like pretty comfortably. But we are a little bit behind. Unless we can survive into the 20s, which from the looks of it, we won't. when we get to turn 20, if we're still alive, we're probably going down. Just keeping the attack down up, which is nice. Where are my heals? I've got 2 healers on the team, and I feel like it's been forever. There we go. I feel like it's been forever since I've seen a heal come through. There we go. We We need somebody to put up some form of attack down. This is gonna hurt. Oh, good timing for the heal though. Man, one more toxic set in the mix, and we'll be in such good shape, even without his masteries when we 6-star him. So I mean, we're like right on the brink. We need about 22 million. That's right on the cusp, which is good. That means when we get masteries on Turks, we'll be good. And if we could ever get Lightsworn out of this lifesteal gear and into a toxic set, for the time being anyway, that would also be really helpful. But I guess I need to get Dragon for that. There's defense with accuracy. We don't have speed. Like we do this on a daily basis. I could give him the crit rate, I guess. There's speed and accuracy. Speed, accuracy, crit damage. Ooh, I don't have fun. Shield, accuracy, crit rate, defense. There's a pretty good shield, actually. And then we do have defense chest, and it's got an accuracy sub. So let's try that. It's fun. All right, I could give him crit rate gloves, or I could lean tanky. Let's try this on. See what we're looking at here. All right, he is kind of slow, which I don't love. We could leave him on a broken set. Those have to be crit damage gloves, right? For him to be at 80, those have to be crit damage gloves. What if we don't do crit rate? What if we go defense and lean into him just having tankier and being tankier and like having more consistent damage? Like those substats are doo-doo, straight up doo-doo butter, but like just as a quick look, let's just get an idea. 108, so he has more accuracy. He'll have the same speed. He'll have more defense. Crit stats drop a bit. HP goes up. Maybe this is not bad. And then here, just go ahead and have this. Maybe this is not bad. All right, I'm gonna do another clan boss run, and then I'll put a picture of the result up. I'm not gonna make you watch a whole nother clan boss run, but we'll wrap it up here, and I'll put a picture up of the damage result. Probably right now. Probably on the screen right now. So there you go. I assume it's an improvement. I don't know yet, but either way, that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. I'm gonna get back to grinding up food, getting Turek 6-starred ASAP, and then moving on to the next step. All right, so that's it. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you later.